Bedians is delighted to announce that Coach Danny Newall is now agreed to become head coach. Danny Newall is going to be staying on at the club for another season. So, Danny, what are your kind of general thoughts about returning to the club for the 25-26 season?
Yeah, obviously really happy that the club made me a really good offer, and I was snapped around off pretty much to take it up. A couple of little things elsewhere, but I was never going to leave really after the way we finished last season. I thought we were really good, and probably a little bit selfishly for me, I'm quite happy to tie up my future to the club, but I'm also happy that the club's got stuff in place, and we've got some other things that are going to come in place as well, and you know, hopefully we can improve on what we did last year. And I think the response to the announcement when we made it at the club dinner was really good and really positive from the lads as well, so they seem to be on board with the decision, and hopefully we can just kick on now into the season with a good pre-season and get some wins.
Talking of last season, it was a bit of a tricky one for the club. So in terms of lessons that we've learned or things that we've put in place to take into next season, what's kind of been the biggest learning from a tricky 24-25 that we're going to take into next season?
Yeah, well, it was really difficult. It was really tough. Obviously, when you're not winning games and you're losing on a weekly basis, which we did for I think the first 7 or 8 weeks of the season, it's really tough because you know, the lads find it tough. It's not particularly enjoyable for anyone in them circumstances. It's hard to keep coming and keep turning up and keep showing up. But I think that's what I would take away from it, is that the lads did do that. We stuck together really well and just kept coming, kept the effort high, kept things ticking over as best we could, and obviously we made some big decisions at the club as well that ultimately we did. It was a big decision, but we did it for the right reasons, and the reasons that we did it, we've actually, you know, got that out of it and finished the season really well. So yeah, difficult one, but obviously stuck together really well and worked together as a team as we need to, and hopefully the lessons we learned from last season we can take into this season and be better for that.
Absolutely. And talking of next season, what are your kind of broader, more general aims for the club for next season and for the team in general?
Well, obviously we've had the confirmation that we're going up and we're going to be in Division 4 next year, which is, again, from where we start the season to end the season with a promotion, I think is amazing and shows how well the lads finished the season. We had some really good wins, you know, beat Duckenfield, who hadn't lost a game all season, and got a win at their place as well, which was really good. Beat East Manchester really well out there as well. So yeah, I think we just need to work hard on it really. If we can keep doing that, and yeah, that's what my aims are. I think if we work hard and we have a good pre-season. I like winning. You know, I don't like losing, and none of the lads go out on the field to lose a game of rugby. So I think if we can start the season really well, get some wins. My aims are going to be to win trophies at this club, and we're in for 2. We're in the league, we're in the cup. If we're in it, we might as well try and win it.
Good stuff. Good to hear that. And in terms of, I suppose, aims for next season, in terms of that growth, how do we achieve that? What's going to be the biggest drivers for us growing as a club?
I think overall we need to probably up the commitment that we've got throughout the squad. We need some recruitment for that, and that'll push some places. If we get some recruitment in, we get some bodies in, that'll push some competition in training, boost those numbers, and give us some selection headaches for Saturdays as well. We had a couple of performances where we had maybe 15, 16 unavailable. I think we got beat at Trentham away in a game that we would have won if we had 5 or 6 of those 16 available. So I think it's just getting that consistent availability and working hard in training, getting down to training every week. We need to train, we need to get fitter, we need to get stronger, we need to get better with our skills, and if we can do that and we can get here on a regular basis and some good numbers, then we stand a good chance.
Absolutely. And kind of final question for me is, these are really great aims for the season as a whole. In terms of the immediate future of the club, what's the plans for pre-season? What's the plans for kind of getting the lads ready for the first game of the season?
Yeah, so pre-season planning is well underway. I've already been planning some stuff for that. We've obviously got a different change of coaching setup with me as head coach, and Sam staying on as assistant, who's going to work with the backs, and then we've got Kingo, who's retired, but he's going to stay on and work with the forwards. So we've got a good coaching system in place. We've got Danny staying on as captain, which was a really key point for me to stay at the club. The work that he's done has been fantastic, and how much he's helped me over the season and welcome me into the club, and the work that he does was a massive reason for me to stay. So the coaching and the captaincy situation is something that's going to give us the leadership and the responsibilities to go forward. In terms of pre-season, we're going to come back with a session in here the last week in June, and then it starts first week in July. We've got about 10 sessions, 2 pre-season games we're hoping to get on, with one of them being the charity game against Looseheads, which should be really, really good, really positive. But I'm someone who likes the ball in training. It's not going to be, I think some people think pre-season, it's, load of fitness, load of aimless running, stuff like that. My focus and aim in pre-season is to improve us as a rugby team and improve us as a club. And there's going to be loads of the ball involved. Obviously we need to get fit, there's going to be some fitness as well, but I think the focus is to improve as a rugby club and take that into the season, start getting some wins, get some positivity, and the team spirit at the end of last season was really, really good, so if we get some wins to kick off, then we should be looking at those trophies.
Good stuff, thanks Danny.
Cheers mate.